After 10 years of owning a C6 Corvette, this is what I think about it. What's up guys, welcome back to J. Reed's Love of Cars. Yes, I know it's been a while since I dropped a video, but guess what? We got one today. And in this video, we are going to be discussing the things I've learned over the years about the C6 Corvette. So, if you are in the market for buying one, you may want to stick around. You might find something I say as helpful, or you might not. I don't know, I can't call it. But let's start it off with the first thing, and probably the most important thing that I've learned over the years. Now, if you read the internets as much as I do, to learn as much as you can, you probably read about a few common problems that owners have experienced. Now, if you're like me, you question if these posters have actually experienced the problem or if they just repeating something they read. The latter is typically the thought process that I take. Well, I'm here to tell you today, those issues you read about are not chupacabras. If you own a Corvette long enough, you will have to deal with one or more of those issues. Now, what are these issues I'm referring to? You might be asking. Your door won't open from the inside or the outside. You will have to deal with that. You will need a new door pad or actuator. Thankfully, both are inexpensive and you should be able to fix it yourself. Number two, if you own an automatic Corvette and own it long enough, you will be left stranded at some random place when your shifter makes an executive decision and decides today is a good day to snap. Now, if you're handy dandy, keep a car jack in your car. You can lift up the rear and manually put it into gear to at least get you home and save a few bucks on a tow truck. Just know that it will mostly be dangerous to do so. Both of these problems happened to me with less than 60K miles on my Corvette. So I know it will happen and miles don't matter. Number three, if you buy a Corvette with a target top and start hearing your car squeak like the Santa Maria on its maiden voyage, it's most likely the target top. But don't worry, there's an easy fix for that too. Just buy some dielectric grease and lube that bitch up. There's a video somewhere on my channel that explains in detail what I'm talking about. That rain is getting on my nerves. Now, I don't own a C6 Z06. However, one of the things to be aware of with those is dropping a valve. It could be tomorrow, it could be 12 years from now. Make sure the first question you ask a seller is, have the heads been worked or so forth. It's up to you when you want to upgrade the heads. For some folks, it depends on how lucky they feeling. Heads aren't cheap, so make sure you do the research beforehand and put it into your budget. Now, on a positive note, if you upgrade the heads, you're gonna get a few more ponies out of that Z and fix a potential problem. Yes, I'm doing the very thing and just repeating what I read on the internet, but I'm convinced that this will be a problem for C6 Z06 owners, so be prepared to spend some coins on heads. Up next is the C6 base model versus the wide body, which is the Grand Sport and Z06. If you read through enough posts online, you will eventually run into Joe can't keep his mouth closed, posting some bullshit about how great the wide body is over the base, and watch the debate ensue. My personal opinion is, if you plan on tracking the car, the wide body is probably the better choice. However, in my opinion as well, the base model is probably where you want to be, and here's why, based on my opinion. Have you ever wondered why most of the Grand Sports or Z06s you see online have 01 wheels or C7 Z06 wheels? Although the budget-friendly selection is getting a little better, you don't have that many affordable options for the Grand Sport or Z06. So what you will see is most people just buying repo wheels because they are far less expensive than buying aftermarket wheels that are made when you buy them and waiting 6 to 12 weeks just to get them. So yes, there may be various choices out there, but who wants to spend $3 grand for a set of wheels and wait a lifetime to get them? Now, if you have a base model Corvette, you can find wheels just about anywhere that won't cost you an arm and a leg. I'm talking about street car wheels all the way to drag wheels. I had to run wheel adapters on my drag pack for a while just because I didn't want to pay $2 grand for a set of 2 damn well wheels and so forth. You don't have this problem with the base model Vette. Sometimes I wish I had a base model just to eliminate some of the bullshit you got to deal with a wide body. Now, those are just a few things that I wanted to mention. I probably could make a part 2 video with additional things, but don't get me wrong, the C6 is a great car, over 10 years of ownership, and those are just about all the problems I've had with mine. And I don't babysit my car. I drive that bitch like a $3. I sure do. Anyway, this your boy Jay Reed for Jay Reed's Love of Cars. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I can't talk. And let me know of any additional things in the comments that I may have missed. Peace.